It's Christmas. Time for cozy lights, spending time with your family, and of course, most importantly, presents. And this is a present to myself. This is my studio. Or rather, it's not just my studio. This is where I sleep. This is where I read my books. This is where I cook. This is where I eat. So this corner of the room is my studio. I have been spending a lot of time at this desk, and it's probably not gonna be any less next year, and probably more. And this setup has been fine, but still I'm getting older and I just have to think about certain things about my health. The human body is not made for sitting around so much as we do nowadays. So working at the desk, sitting all the time, is really not good for our health. So in order to be able to work at the desk long term without any health issues, or at least not many health issues, I gotta make some changes. There are a couple of things I have to tackle. The first issue is the desk itself. It's a fine desk. It's from Ikea, I got it second-hand, and I have been using it for almost 6 years. It has been serving me well, but you cannot change the height of it. So I can work at it sitting, but not standing. Also, it has a little bit too little space for my purposes. A new chair would be nice, but this one I have had for 10 years already, and even before that I actually got second-hand too, so it could be 300 years old for all I know. But actually it's still fine, it's still robust, so I'm not gonna change that anytime. A swapper would be perfect, but yeah, nah. Second issue is that there is no recline on this desk, it's just a flat surface. While drawing you do need to recline, first of all, just so that there is no distortion on the drawing, and second of all to protect your neck and your spine basically. For this purpose my dad built me something a while ago. But it's way too big, like if I use it then I have to remove everything else. So yeah, the desk is just not big enough. And also, I told my dad that I need this angle, but this is way too steep. It has to be much lower, maybe here. Because I mostly draw digitally now, if I use my tablet on it, I think even if it's reclined, it will just slide down because it's way too heavy. So the surface is too smooth, I guess. So this is something I gotta take care of. And the last issue has rather something to do with the inner peace and quiet, because all of this is just way too busy, everything is in the open, and so gotta kind of clean it up, make it more neat, and also need some green plants for the aesthetic. Also, I barely use my Copics anymore. I draw mostly digitally now, or if I do some traditional colorations, I do it with watercolor. And also this is like probably the worst possible place to store your Copics because it's right next to the window, and in the afternoon I usually get the sun, whenever we get the sun in Hamburg. So as you can imagine, quite a lot of them already dried out. Well, they're pretty old anyways, so that's a factor too. So I gotta find a space for them to store them. I just don't need them at a quick grab anymore. Also, another issue is the cables. Here it's just not great taken care of, so gotta organize more of that in general. So quite a few things to take care of, but I think it should be all manageable within a day, I think. thing, or second thing, it says here, don't do this alone, do this with someone else. But all my friends are working, they have a life, so it's fine, I'll just be careful. But don't do what I do. Don't copy me, alright? I did it, and it wasn't even that much of a heavy lifting. Oh my gosh, it's almost as tall as me. Holy shit! What? So what do you do if you don't have money to buy a fancy real wood table, whatever they're called? You find the poor man's solution. Designerfolie. At least that's what it's called in German. I will look up the English term and put it somewhere on the screen. Designerfolie is something you have to use as a poor person who wants to look rich. I already used it on my old desk, and it just gives a nice backdrop for whenever I film videos or whenever I take pictures of my art. So I'm gonna do the same with this desk. And I actually did the same to this thing. It was white originally. It took a while. confession to make. I don't really have a plan for the cables, especially the router. I don't know how to. I guess I will have to fix it to the bottom of the plate somehow, but don't know how to do that yet. I guess I will go to the store tomorrow and see what I can find on equipment so that all of these won't be that visible. Okay, this is what I've got. Couldn't hide all the cables because the one for the laptop is just the strings right in between. I can't really do much with it. But the rest is fine. So I've got my router here. Poor paper solution for this thing. And yeah, the rest, it's looking much better than it used to. But yeah, I hope I can find some kind of better solution for the future so that you don't see any cables anymore, or like just really simple. But yeah, because this table, the desk has to be movable, I can just keep the cables very short, so I guess those will have to do. And now the finished workspace. I got to say I love this new workspace of mine. It gives me the chance to alternate between working sitting and working standing. I will try to switch around maybe every 2 hours or something and see how it goes. I really enjoy working standing actually. I notice that I move around more and I don't know, just have more energy, I guess. So I'm really glad I did invest into this desk. Not everything is perfect here yet. The laptop screen should be higher, so when I work at the laptop it's still a little bit bad for my neck and shoulders. But one day I will be getting a PC and a proper screen, but that's an issue for another day when I have saved up enough money. But with this I can start happily into the new year. Guys, this is it. Year 2021 is pretty much over. And just like everybody else, I'm wondering where did it go? But anyways, my goal for this year was to produce 1 video a month, which I was able to do, so I think I will continue doing that next year too. I want to thank you all for watching my videos throughout all of this year. This month we reached 400 followers, which is amazing. And well, next year let's aim for the 1,000. I don't know, they say like your first 1,000 is still more difficult than your first 10,000, so yeah, I don't know, I guess we'll see. For me the last third of the year has been crazy. Lots of things were happening and I'm not even sure like what to expect from 2022 now. And if you have been having difficult times this year, just don't forget that Corona is still happening, and which makes everything more difficult. So just don't blame yourself if you feel like you should be feeling better or anything like that. Also, be kind to yourself and be kind to your loved ones, because that helps a lot too. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you don't celebrate, that's fine too. Just spend some good time and take care of yourself. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I hope to see you in the next year. Thank you for watching. Bye! Don't forget to follow and subscribe and all this. Okay, I'm not doing that. Bye!